What's up, guys? Welcome to, I guess, this first trade recap video. This is a whole new style for my channel. Um, so today's August 15, 2023. We're going to take a quick trade recap on the SPX 500 for paper money. So this is the trade, as you guys can see. I'll explain it. I'll explain why we took it, how we took it, and how it turned out. So, as any good trader, we obviously start from the week. Today is the Tuesday, so it is the second day of the week. Let me remove this OT real quick. As we saw, today is pretty bearish. This week is pretty bearish. We have this daily order block that I marked out. Has been respected quite a few times. We're bearish on the week. Daily, again, small daily order block that has been respected 1, 2, 3, and now 4 times. Today we had core retail news, I believe. If we look at the news here, let me pull it up here. We had core retail. We had Empire State Manufacturing Index, which was a big hit, and retail sales. Okay, so that's what we had today. Moving on to the 1 hour. I usually skip the 4 hour because 4 hours is like practically the same thing. I have a few things on the 4 hour, but you know, that's for big time moves. 1 hour is usually where it's at, what I like to trade. Okay, so let's go over what I saw today. Just keep in mind, I did wake up a little late today, so I didn't have time to chart everything up. So I was a little late, but I knew that, at least I saw it during my breakfast, that we dumped, okay, because of the news. This was all due to the news, the core retail news. We dumped, and we dumped all the way to this order block. Again, it gets respected right here. So what I like to do is I move to the 30 minutes, right? Kind of check every time frame, check what's going on. What I notice is while it dumped, it had this little bull flag, and I guess it created liquidity up here, which we grabbed. You know, we swept after coming down to this order block, came back up to grab this liquidity, and then what's next? You know what I'm saying? What is next? We come back down. And I had this buy side liquidity, 2 of them, relative buy side liquidities, marked out a few days earlier. And this is where price wanted to go, which I saw and was expecting for. Unfortunately, I couldn't take a trade. I would like to take a trade on this buy side liquidity because this was the main one I was looking for to enter off. Unfortunately, I didn't. I was a bit too late for that. But that's okay. No FOMO. I'll take a trade later, which I did. So I knew that in the presence of today, huge dump, we were not going to go higher. We were not going to break these highs. We were not break this fair value gap. We were not going to break anything. What we're going to do is we're going to dump. We're going to come back up a little bit, and we're going to dump again. You know what I mean? Which is exactly what happened. We came down, we came up, we dumped again. Okay. And another thing I love is the timing. This candle was around 11 a.m. Where I took my trade was from 11 to 12, 11:30, 11:12, right? That's when the buyers and the sellers stop doing their fucking job. That's when they go to eat lunch or whatever, eat a nice Philly cheesesteak, and just stay there for a whole fucking hour and do nothing. So no one's in the market, no one. Not so many people are in the market, so the volatility and the volume goes down. So that means that there's less people buying and selling. That means that there's less movement. So if you're in a big position, don't trade from 11 to fucking 1. I'd wait until everyone gets back on their feet, gets back to their level, gets back to trading. Unfortunately, that's not what I did because I had a small position and I knew where this is going. So I wasn't worried about, making $1 million here or putting in $1 million. So 30 minutes, come down, pass this order block, sweep buy side liquidity. We come up. I knew it because I've seen this before. I knew that after sweeping this buy side liquidity, not only once but twice, we were going to create a fair value gap. And I knew damn well that I was going to enter off this fair value gap. It's a little hard to see on the 30 minutes, so we'll go to 15. 15 minutes. We have, well, actually, maybe it's on the 5, right? Okay, right here. 15. Okay, so again, yeah, fair value gap is here. This is the fair value gap I'm targeting, and this is the fair value gap on the 5 minute that I'm entering on. Okay, so again, buy side liquidity, targeting this fair value gap, and you have to remember, like, you know, when we're here, for example, not that. When we're here, we sweep this. We're gonna go to the fair value gap. We need to make a big move. So what I was waiting for, and you got to remember these relative highs, I was waiting for market, you know, break a structure, market structure shift, which happened. We closed above this, but it wasn't, you know, I wasn't fully convinced because one closure is fine. I need two. So boom, 2, 3. Okay, so now it's obvious that we want to go up. We didn't fully break the top of the order block, which is fine, but I knew damn well that there was going to be a fair value gap somewhere, and I was right, you know. So I go down to 1 minute, there's the fair value gap again. 5 minute 2, there's a fair value gap 2, which is the orange box. And what I like to do now is enter off the 0.5 of the fair value gap. So what I like to do is I like to take the OTE and just kind of mark out the 0.5. I believe it should be like down here. Where's it? Right here. See here. So like the 0.5 is here. I don't know if you can see it. It's really small, but it's here. This is the halfway of the fair value gap. Okay, and you have to remember. And let me show you this rule. If people want to enter off here, the top of the fair value gap, right? Oh my God, I'm going to get on here because it's going to bounce right back up because it's a really strong fair value gap. The thing is, price didn't fill all this. It only filled this. It didn't even enter the fair value gap. So if you're entering when price didn't even enter or, you know, acknowledge the fair value gap, that's fucked up because your stop loss is going to be right here. Oh, at the end of the fair value gap, which makes sense. The thing is, when price does this and it stops you out, brother, you're out. You don't have a position anymore, right? So what do? You go to the halfway point, put your stop loss, right? Well, not here. You put your stop loss. I put mine on under the or right at the order block. And you point your target right at the fair value gap again. OTE 0.5, so you mark it out, right? OTE 0.5. Where is it at? Right here, middle, right? So that's when, what the fuck? You target somewhere in the middle, right? Which is fine. You can do that. If it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit, but whatever. That's what I did. So the big picture again, remember this. When I had in my mind, I knew damn well that this fucking move, right, was not going to go all the way up here, okay? Just make that acknowledgement. I knew damn well this bounce or whatever, this whole bull move was not going to be all the way to the fucking moon and, you know, sell side liquidity and come all the way up here. No. After this big move fucking down, it's going to go up. It's going to hit some big ass fair value gap and come right back down like a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? So I got in late. The only way I could theoretically make money was the little move up to the fair value gap, which I caught, okay? And that's what I did. So let's review it. 5 minute, right? Boom, fair value gap. Enter off the 0.5 OTE. Wait for it. Again, I didn't talk about discount and premium. I take the relative, wrong one. Relative highs up here to the relative lows. And where I want to enter calls is in the discount area. This is perfect because if my calls up here were in the premium, I'd be fucked because it would lose value or whatever, right? So I want to take calls in discount and I want to take puts in the premium, okay? So this is perfect, right down the middle in the discount. Also, I believe we had an order block down here. I don't know why I don't have it marked out, but there's like an order block right here, which also helped with the position with like 2 PD arrays inside the discount. Target the fair value gap. We've already swept this liquidity, so no need. Target, get out, and in these positions, like I just explained, we're not going to the fucking moon. So I'm not leaving a runner because guess what would happen? Boom. Even if my stop loss or whatever was down, oh, fuck, dude. Fucking trading these ass. even if my stop loss was here or some shit, I would still, you know, lose a little bit. So I didn't want to do that with my runner. So, you know, 2 positions, boom, we're out, we're out. Came back down in this order block, and you know, we're still going in the market, but that was my analysis. That was my trade. I know it looks sloppy, which it is. I agree with you. It is fucking sloppy. I'm still sloppy. I'm still learning. Basically 2 years in now, 1 year and a half. I forgot. You know, I stopped fucking counting. You know what I mean? But I'm learning every day. I'm taking notes every day. I'm doing a recap. I'm trying to understand what I did wrong. And the best thing that you guys can do is help me out. So if you guys see, notice, or anything that's out of order, whatever that I did wrong, that, you know, this isn't supposed to be there, or that isn't this, or that, or whatever, please tell me. Because I'm trying to learn, to be honest, right? And all these fucking YouTube videos aren't helping too much. So I'll post on TikTok. If you guys haven't checked out my TikTok, it should be Tristan_French or something like that. I might change it to like wave trades or like something. I don't know. And I might make a Discord so you guys can follow along. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next trade recap.